Thank you, Senator, and thanks to all of you for coming out here on what I consider, and I think we all consider, a very special day. It is always good to be here in Rowan County and be in the home of one of our best universities in the Commonwealth of Kentucky with Morehead State University. And it's also a good day for Morgan County because this road really connects these two counties and really gives an outlet to so many people to get over to here, get over to the interstate, and so it is an exciting day for all of those reasons. And we're here to celebrate completing another section, the next to final section of Kentucky 519. But you know, calling this highway just a road really doesn't do it justice, because a road does so much for so many people in the right place. And doing this road, it is in the right place, and it does so much for so many people. It connects communities, and obviously this one does. It enables trade and commerce to prosper. It provides access to food, to health care, to recreation, to homes of friends and family. It links our adults to job opportunities, and it links our younger adults to opportunities in the promise of higher education. There's a reason that we spend so much of our time and our resources in the Commonwealth of Kentucky building safe and accessible roads. It's because a good transportation system is essential to economic development, and it's essential to developing the kind of quality of life that it takes for our people to enjoy a standard of living that they ought to enjoy. And we find that even improvements on short stretches of road are extremely important, just like this one. I believe this is about 2.7 miles of highway. And I predict to you that just finishing that 2.7 miles is going to have a major impact on both communities. As the Senator pointed out, it's known as the Woody May Highway, named after my old friend and former state senator who served for many years. This road is going to play a significant role in Rowan County and Morgan County, and it already has. Design for this widening and straightening project began back in 1999. Work on this piece began, I think, 2 years ago, Mark, and we're pleased, obviously, to now be celebrating the finish of this phase. It's cost almost $11 million to do this 2.7 miles. As you well know, it involves new roadway, turning lanes, bridges, along with new concrete pavement on the US 60 intersection. It also involves 2 new bridges and 1 widened bridge. This project is going to have so many positive aspects to it in terms of improving safety. Obviously, the straighter roadway is going to ease traffic congestion on the road. It's going to provide a safer alternative to the old curvy road that people have had to travel before this, which I know has had a history of very serious accidents. It's going to allow those seeking medical attention and medical care to more quickly get here to the St. Clair Regional Medical Center. It's going to give residents of Morehead and West Liberty better access to and from the interstate. It's going to give the students here at Morehead State University an easier commute to and from campus. And by enabling easier access to Morehead and to West Liberty, this project's not going to only aid local citizens here, but it is going to help us to encourage economic development for this whole area. So that's why it's so important that even in tough times like we're going through right now, that we pursue projects like this. As we all know, a lot of folks are struggling out here right now. People are struggling to put food on the table for their families, to keep a roof over their head, to send their kids to school. And they're having to make tough choices about doing more with less. And that's the same thing we've been doing at the state government level. We've been having to make those tough choices also. And we've been tightening our belt. And we've done that because I think everybody here that works with me in the legislature understands and knows that with our families out here having to make the kinds of tough decisions that they're making, they expect us to have to make tough decisions too. And that's what we're doing. And we're making sure that we spend our money wisely and that we set the right priorities. You know, so far, in the 22 months I've been governor, we've had to address budget shortfalls 5 times. Usually a governor only has to do 2 budgets in a term. We've already addressed this budget 5 different times. And we've cut over $800 million out of this budget so far. We have the smallest executive branch workforce that we have had in over 20 years. So we're doing our part. We are doing more with less, and we have fewer people doing a lot more work. So we're on that same road that families are on in this state. But you know what? When you look at what we've cut and yet what we've been able to preserve, I'm pretty proud of where we are right now. Because in spite of cutting $800 million out, we have not cut 1 penny out of that SEEP formula, which is the basic funding formula for K through 12 education.